I can feel it.
Up next, the Mavericks taking on the Rockets. For the Dallas Mavericks, they've won just 4 games out of their last 10, and they know they can do better. This team has talent, and they'll try to bring it together and get things back on track with a win. Rockets, Mavs. We'll be right back after this. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the 4th and final group stage game of the in-season tournament. It should be a good one. Implications are on the line for the knockout round. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining us tonight, Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. And reporting from the sidelines, our very own David Aldridge. A look at the opening lineup for the Houston Rockets. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Smith. Hunter is out there with Green, and it's Şengün in at the 5 down low. And these teams have had different stories so far in the NBA Cup. Greg, one is undefeated, the other is under 500 in these games.
Yeah, so that 3-0 team has major motivation, right? They want to keep the momentum going, but don't sleep on their opponent. They want to win to register some positive momentum and also focus on the regular season.
And here's Irving. Following the three-pointer by MP, here's the 3. Irving misses. Doncic against Green. Smith with a screen on Irving, and he lobs it up toward the rim.
And that is the unselfishness you'd love to see. MP, do your thing.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Dallas. 6-point game. Last game matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there.
Well, when you're facing a team that's feeding off the crowd's energy, you have to bring your A game, and they didn't do that defensively.
One thing you know, Greg, is you've got to pack your defense in the suitcase if you're going to win on the road, and they simply did not bring it.
Now Irving, following the three-point attempt by MP. Doncic against Green. The layup off target.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
MP's shot is good.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Doncic passes to Irving. On the wing, Doncic. Covered by MP. Pass to Powell. Dallas moving the ball around. 4 on the shot clock. Williams with a clean look. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him.
Boy, the offensive flow just isn't there right now. 1 for 5 to start the game.
Here's MP. Plays it up off the glass. Hunter's got 11 points.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And it'll be the Mavericks with their first time out here of the game. take a moment to honor the Western Conference Player of the Week, MP.
And you can see how valuable he is to the team with the amount of offense that he generates. Rarely is there a bucket where he didn't have a hand in creating it.
Doris, when we look at the Dallas Mavericks, it looks like a team that has shown they want to win now.
Kevin, I think their ownership has never been afraid to pull the trigger on a big trade. The Mavs are not about just making it to the playoffs. This is an organization that seeks the ultimate prize, and that is to win an NBA championship.
MP, good.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
Hunter against Doncic. Outside Irving. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic.
Excellent setup. The pre-shot preparation, getting into that catch-and-shoot game. We see it, Kyrie.
Smith sets the pick for Hunter. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here.
Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that one,
A little surprised, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same. Doncic against Hunter. At the top of the key, Powell. Over in the corner, Williams. Green kicks to Powell. On the wing, Doncic. Covered by MP.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Spins. Scores off the spin. Hunter's got 15.
I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
Well, you see what the defense wants to give up there. Luka more than comfortable in the mid-range.
Here's Hunter. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate. Now, here's Doncic. 35 points for him last game against the Clippers in Los Angeles.
Yeah, don't forget how great he was drawing contact and getting himself to the free throw line. Picked up a ton of easy points there.
And it's Hunter with the jam.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Irving passes to Doncic. Powell kicks to Green. Pass to Powell. Powell sends a screen for Doncic. Off target from outside.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And here's MP for 3. His second miss of the game still has him shooting 8 for 10. Green against Irving. Here's Doncic. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And when it comes to Luka Doncic, he's simply, Greg, one of the best players in the entire game.
No question about it. He's a threat to record a triple-double every time he takes the floor. As versatile and dangerous a player as there is in our league.
Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Dwight Powell. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Eason's checked in. Last game for Houston, they picked up the win against Denver. MP deciding where to go with it. Lets it go from deep. Good for the basket, number 9. He's only missed 2 shots from the floor all night.
Great three-point shooting here out of the gate. That makes 4 makes already from long distance.
Doncic dishes to Irving from 15 feet away. The kick out to Williams. This one for 3. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got his 4th assist in this one. Here's MP. Banked in off the glass. MP's got 24 points.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Irving with the bounce pass. And here's Doncic from the arc. It's rebounded by Houston. Smith's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And here's MP for 3. And it's Irving with the rebound. Mavericks trail by 10. The pass to Doncic. Back to Irving. Fires from the wing. And the rebound goes to the Rockets.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
Another miss by MP.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
Green passes to Doncic. That's in for his 5th field goal of the game. Makes him 5 for 12 so far.
Well, I'm telling you, this guy is doing everything he can to get them where they want to be. He's been on a mission in this period.
MP from deep three-point land. Kleber with the rebound. The Mavericks shooting to start this game off about 41% from the floor. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
And here's MP for 3. Good on the three-point shot. 27 points for him.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Here's Doncic. That shot missing.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
They grab their own miss. Kicks it out to MP. Tries again. That shot misses. Mavericks trail by 11. The 3 for Doncic. Doesn't go that time.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
And what surprises me is the defense hasn't done anything to take away that three-point shot. That has been their preferred weapon tonight.
And the rejection by MP. Beyond the arc. Mavericks with the rebound. Green's got 4 rebounds in this game. Back to Irving. Over in the corner, Doncic. Dallas again missing. And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. Rockets ahead, leading by 14. And we'll get going after this from the American Airlines Center. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
This is how the floor looks for the Rockets starting the second.
3 points.
They've got MP. Reggie Bullock is out there with Tari Eason. Then it's Alperen Şengün. And it's Van Vliet in at the shooting guard position.
If you allow Luka to establish position because of his size, his strength, his footwork, turn the lights out.
For 3, Hunter. Kleber with the rebound. Mavericks trail by 13. They set the pick. Irving for 3. Rockets with the rebound. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
And the focus was to get stops. All game, they were right up on shooters, and that led to some big-time rejection.
The best defenses do a great job of protecting the rim. That team did not give an inch. They defended and contested every shot.
And so, MP will bring it up for the Houston Rockets. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Nuggets at Ball Arena in Denver. That matchup falls in the middle game of this 3-game trip. And another 3 for Houston.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Doncic against Hunter. The drive by Doncic.
Luka, one of the most prolific drivers in the game, and boy, does he make a pretty move there.
MP outside. And again for three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
And the Mavericks call time here. And you know, Greg, we talk about the motivation for these teams with the in-season tournament. And not to be overlooked, every one of these games is nationally televised.
And that always motivates teams, but especially to those that don't always get to be on the marquee, right? You can bet they want to show up and show out.
Brooks checked in for Reggie Bullock. Right now, let's have a moment to check out the NBA's best three-point shooters. MP is number one.
He is as automatic as they come from behind the arc, and that shooting ability makes him an option every trip down the floor.
Curry is inside. MP's there. And the foul called on MP. That'll be his second foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Outside Hardaway. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Kleber with a screen on Van Vliet. Irving from long range. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat. And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
And here is Curry, following the three-pointer by MP. A three ball, and Kyrie Irving gets the three. Irving's got his second basket of the night.
Well, there is a special nature to Kyrie Irving's ability to answer back with the three.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The Rockets shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
So he gets them both.
There is nothing coaches like more than somebody you can count on. MP's trusted by his coaches, his teammates. They count on him to bring it every night.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, the Mavericks' all-time great Dirk Nowitzki this summer was enshrined in the Naismith Memorial Basketball Hall of Fame and received a huge statue outside the Mavericks arena. The iconic one-legged fadeaway immortalized in bronze. Inscribed on the base, loyalty never fades away. 21 letters, one for each of his 21 seasons playing in Dallas. Kevin?
Isn't that something? Great stuff, D.A. Thank you. And here is Hunter after Tim Hardaway made that last three-pointer. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Passes it to Irving. Eason against Kleber. Pass to Hardaway. Three-pointer. Eason grabs the board.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
For three, Hunter. He can't hit that time. Dallas has gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. Irving. Sweet little floater. Irving's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, Kyrie may be the best finishing guard in the history of the game. His ability to contort his body or spin the basketball, ridiculous.
And that one's good, Hunter.
And this really is the story of the game. They've been outstanding from beyond the arc, especially in the second quarter.
Irving with the ball. 20 points for him last game against the Clippers in Los Angeles. Hardaway for three. Hits the three-point bomb. Hardaway has got 6.
Well, a tough first quarter for this guy. You like to see the shot go in. Nicely done.
And they double up MP. And it's Brooks in the corner from deep. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And great job from beyond the arc this quarter. They are now shooting the three at almost 60% for the game.
Outside Hardaway. Outside Irving. And Curry has it in the corner. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Rockets leading by 23. A three from MP. And Lively pulls it down.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And Curry, here we go. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
This guy's a really clever penetrator. You have to be aware of Seth Curry's craftiness on the drive.
On the wing, MP. Guarded by Curry. For Dallas, they've gone 8 of 15 since we began the second quarter. Excellent shooting. For the three. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Houston making some changes. Jock Landale's checked in for Şengün. Smith comes in for Tari Eason. And Jalen Green subbed in for Fred VanVleet. Now, here's MP. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight.
And, well, any trip that ends with a three-pointer made is a great possession.
Irving against Green. Fires the three. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got 8 rebounds in this game.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Hunter with it. Williams picks him up. And it's Smith finishing it off.
And in that two-man action, Smith can roll, pop out for a three. Really, he's got the defense at his mercy.
And so it's Dallas with it. Irving up top, guarded by Green. And it's denied. Smith, no luck. And so Green will bring it up for Dallas. And here's Doncic from the arc. Landale grabs the miss.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Now here's Williams. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Clippers in Los Angeles.
And you know, guys, the other thing I really appreciated about his effort...
Connects again from distance.
Another three for him. I'm not sure I've ever seen better three-point shooting than what we're witnessing here tonight.
They just keep pouring in. This is a top 5 all-time single game for three-point shots made. And the Mavericks call time here. Şengün's checked in for Houston.
And a moment here to check out the numbers for Dillon Brooks. He's averaging 3 points a game, and clearly he's having a tough stretch here. But it's all about how you respond to the adversity. That'll be key.
Right, because everyone gets out of rhythm on occasion. It feels harder than it should be, but you've just got to keep working.
It's first triple of the second quarter, third of the game.
And here's MP for three. Good, another from 3.
And guys, this is a historic shooting night for him. Tied for third now, most threes in a game.
The points, GA, just keep piling up, and the threes keep dropping in. He is red hot from beyond the arc, and he comes up with the deuce.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
For 3, Hunter. Mavericks with the rebound. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Irving kicks to Doncic. To the paint. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. On the wing, MP. And again for 3.
He is unstoppable here. Hits again from beyond the arc.
What a historic night for him. Shooting the ball, he now stands, GA, by himself for 3rd place in most threes all time. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Houston on top. They finish off the second quarter with a tremendous 17-5 run. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
Thanks for stopping by, everybody. The story tonight, everything, and I mean everything, is working well for the Houston Rockets.
Talk about controlling the glass. These guys are outworking their counterparts, the biggest factor in their league right now.
Oh, yeah, they're gobbling up boys like Kenny gobbles up broccoli and asparagus.
And now, let's take a look at the Rookie of the Year race so far. And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
The star backcourt of Doncic and Irving are out there. Dwight Powell is out there with Williams, and it's Green in at the small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
Boy, MP's shown what he's made of. That's a good, strong take right there.
And we've heard defensive-minded players, Greg, say, man, everything is a foul nowadays. You can't even touch the guy. You can't defend. Do they have a point?
It's getting tough, isn't it? I mean, you can't use your hands. You have to be set. It's almost like they want defenders to be traffic cones.
Three-pointer, and it's Luka Doncic with the three. Doncic has got 30 points.
Boy, as we reach the latter stages, he's been in a ridiculous groove. They simply can't get over the hump.
Smith with a screen on Doncic. MP passes to Smith. Kicks it out to MP. Clock at 6. For three. Green with the rebound. Green's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Puts it up from 15. Williams finds Green. Outside Irving. A three-pointer off the mark.
Listen, that's a look he can hit, but right now he can't throw it in the ocean.
The three from MP. The Rockets again can't hit.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Outside Irving. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. And that's 10 points for Kyrie Irving.
Boy, the extraordinary playmaking instincts of Luka Doncic on display right there.
Hunter against Doncic. And Hunter, here we go. And Şengün throws it down.
Well, this is the kind of pass that gets everyone excited. It's also how you build great team chemistry.
Now, Doncic, he has 30. And the dunk by Doncic.
Boy, yet another night for Luka Doncic. This guy is forcing everyone to play at his pace right now.
MP fires from way outside. Mavericks with the rebound. Williams has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. You know, Doris, guys like Grant Williams are so vital to the success of the team. He doesn't get too greedy, does he?
No, Kevin, and the key for role players is being willing to star in your role nightly. For Grant, he knows what that means. He's got to be versatile defensively, and he's got to knock down open shots. He's willing to do both at a high level. Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
And here's MP for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Well, you love his effort level, right? Particularly when it's winning time. He is going for the finish.
Doncic outside. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. On the wing, MP. Covered by Irving. Hunter, no good. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Dallas. That shot off the mark. Great D that time from Green. And it's Hunter with the jam.
Great execution there. MP completes that one on the break.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Powell sets a screen for Doncic. Lobbed up there for Powell. And stolen by Şengün. From deep, Brooks. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Smith's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Oh, spacing the floor. Brooks is comfortable shooting it from deep.
Here's Doncic. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Houston.
Their accuracy in this one has just been on another level. I mean, the 3-ball keeps falling, and the defense just hasn't been able to run them off the line.
They've also been scoring on the break with how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court. Anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away. Connects again from distance.
And this parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
Oh, and that latest triple ties him for second for the most threes in a game. What a monster he's been from deep. And the rejection by MP. Houston with a big group substitution here. Jeff Green is checked in for Şengün. Tari Eason comes in for Jabari Smith. Reggie Bullock, he's checked in for Dylan Brooks. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Green. Irving drives in, and he banks in the layup. Irving's got 14.
Tremendous focus from Kyrie. A little bit of contact not going to alter his shot.
Hunter for 3. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Powell's got 4 rebounds in this game. High post try. Bullock with the rebound.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
Hunter for 3, and again for 3.
Splashes home another 3, and he moves into second place all time with that make for a game.
Greg, you have to think that every time he releases the ball from deep, it's going to go in. He just keeps raining it down on him.
Don't give Luka any airspace, especially when he's handling the rock, because this guy's always a threat in the pull-up game.
First personal foul.
A moment now to check out some numbers for Luka Doncic.
And he's gotten very shaky at the foul line in the last 5 games. Compared to his numbers through the rest of the season, I know he's frustrated and he'll be desperate to get it turned around here tonight.
And the Mavericks with some changes. Maxi Kleber comes in for Williams. And it's Hardy in for Kyrie Irving. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Tate, he's checked in for Jeff Green. Doncic kicks to Green. Pass to Hardy. Powell with the screen. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. You know, when you look at the game of Dwight Powell, Doris, he's sort of a throwback big man, isn't he?
I guess so, Kevin. I mean, he's a little retro for sure. He does a lot of his damage right inside the paint. This guy is focused on getting rebounds, setting quality screens, only taking high percentage shots. So I get sort of the throwback.
Mavericks making a switch here. Hardaway's checked in, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hardaway. And here's what the Rockets' schedule looks like. On Wednesday, they'll face off against DeAndre Jordan and the Denver Nuggets. And then on Saturday, they'll face off against Anthony Davis and the Los Angeles Lakers. Rockets have gone better than 53% from the floor since halftime, shooting 8 of 15. And they double up MP. The shot by Tate with no one around. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Powell with a screen on MP. Doncic passes to Powell. Rockets with the rebound.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Tate. It's good. Tate's only got 5 points so far.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
The pass to Powell. There's the feed to Doncic. Hunter grabs the miss. And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. From deep three-point land. Rebounded by Hardaway.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
To the middle. Nifty move. And the rejection by MP. And they double up MP. Takes the three. And again.
And he's now tied for the 4th most points in an NBA game all time. He is knocking down everything.
It's truly one of the greatest games in league history. He cannot miss. Here's Doncic. No good, and they can't put an end to this drought. And for Houston, they're shooting fantastically in this game, 62% from the floor. Hunter, the pass to Bullock. Takes a three, and another one.
Unreal. He's got the 4th most points ever in an NBA game. This man is on another planet.
I mean, what can you say? One of the all-time individual games in NBA history.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
And it's Doncic missing.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
And so it's the Houston Rockets with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. We've got more in store for you right after this. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication.
Some changes. Dwight Powell's checked in for Maxi Kleber, and it's Green in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And then for Houston, Jock Landale comes in for Tari Eason, and MP subbed in for Thompson. Williams dishes to Powell. Hunter against Irving. Powell, the pass to Irving. Williams for three. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Williams has got 5 points in the quarter.
Nice touch pass right there by Kyrie Irving. That was pretty.
So on the floor for Houston. MP out there with Fred VanVleet. Then there's Reggie. Good, he hits again.
He has been simply unstoppable.
And he's now third all-time for points in a game. One for the ages. Outside, Green. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot two at the free throw line. When it comes to trades, some say the draft pick protections should only be for the top 4 or the top 14. DB, why is that?
Well, I think we saw this last season with Dallas. They were in a situation where they had an opportunity to be in that play-in situation, but keeping their top 10 protected pick obviously pulled them in another direction. So perhaps those limitations might help, Kev.
And that one drops for him.
Well, they're just riding the hot hand down the stretch, and he's been in a zone all night.
Williams, a screen on Van Vliet. Here's Irving. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Guys, Kyrie Irving, stronger than he looks, absorbs the contact and still converts.
Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Dallas. Hardaway comes in for Josh Green. The Rockets also changing it up. Green comes in for Tate, and it's Thompson in for Reggie Bullock. Hunter for three. Powell pulls it in. Powell's got 6 rebounds in the game. Irving passes to Powell, and the dunk by Powell.
You have got to commend Powell on his positioning. I'll tell you, he buries himself deep, and he's going to Sky for that slam dunk.
Here's Hunter. He gets that one.
Assist from Thompson.
And here's Irving. And the NBA, Doris, removing the limit on the number of Supermax contracts that one team can have. Why is that?
Well, I think some teams on course to have 3 Supermax guys, just the way their players are growing, and the league opted for more nuanced ways to discourage big payrolls. All night, he just won't let up.
Kleber sets the screen for Irving. In the corner, Powell with it. Pass to Kleber. 6 to shoot. Doncic outside, shoots the 3, kept alive. Powell kicks to Irving, and here's Doncic from the arc. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. MP against Doncic. The 3 from MP, and it's Kyrie Irving with the rebound. Irving's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Wide open look. Again, the Mavericks score.
What a masterful performance from Kyrie Irving. He's over a decade into his career. He can still take over a game.
From downtown, MP, no good. Mavericks shooting in the 4th has been tremendous, 59%. On the wing, Doncic. Over MP. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on MP.
This guy's such a tough cover. Doncic generates so much offense in so many ways.
And the Rockets making a change here. Tate's checked in. And the NBA's new CBA cracking down on the top spending teams, Greg, but also another one goes. Incredible.
And incredible. Never thought we'd see another player score this much.
I mean, it feels surreal, doesn't it? That score puts him tied for the 2nd most points in an NBA game. What a historic night.
When you're not in rhythm with the 3 ball, why do you keep firing from there?
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Fires for 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. Hardaway has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Doncic. Count it. Doncic has got 45 points.
Luka Doncic's size, rebounding is an aspect he always gets to. Nice job creating the second chance play.
Tate, a screen on Doncic. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and Tate throws it down.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. Tipped away. Pass to Kleber. Back to Doncic. And they double up Doncic. On the wing, Irving. Trains the 3-pointer. Irving's got a couple of 3-pointers now in the 4th for Dallas.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Rockets.
And the big difference here was accuracy from 3-point range.
And once they started sinking shots, it really stretched out to be and created other opportunities. And anytime they got space, they seemed to just knock down another triple.
And so this will now translate to 14 wins on the season.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for MP.
Well, you couldn't help but notice how well this guy protected the rim. There was an intimidation factor thanks to his defense. No easy shots in his neighborhood tonight.
Well, this is what they needed earlier on. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
MP kicks to Thompson. Hunter for three. And it's Kyrie Irving with the rebound. And so here is Dallas. Out to Doncic. Launches a three. It's rebounded by Houston. MP outside. And the miss. So we see Houston taking the W here. Greg, you talk about being lights out. This win makes them a perfect 4-0 in their group for the NBA in-season tournament.
And boy, have they looked impressive during each of their group games. They've locked up a spot to the quarterfinals, and they've earned it.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you next time.
Nice team win. Let's keep it going.
Another day, another MP block party.
He has been ridiculous in the paint this year. Great instincts, great discipline, great athleticism.
Can he break the single game record?
That is one I don't remember off the top of my head.
I got you. I'm looking it up now, and it's 17 by someone named Elmore Smith. Who that?
Elmore, he's an interesting cat. Drafted 3rd overall, all rookie, grabbed a ton of boards and blocked a ton of shots. But the thing most people remember him for is being part of the package that the Lakers sent to the Bucks for Kareem.
Ooh, tough break.
Yeah, he was really good, but it wasn't Kareem.
Has any modern player got close to 17?
Wow, okay, so I'm looking it up now, and Keon Clark, JaVale McGee, and Hassan Whiteside all had 12. That's the closest we've gotten in a while.
Well, MP can get that.
I think so, too.
Look at us in total agreement. It feels good, don't it?
Yeah, not really.
Say it with me now. JaVale McGee.
JaVale McGee.
Look at that. You did it.
I did it. I can do hard things.
Put some respect on my name when you talk to a boss. Dodging it, still trying to slide on the beat, slide on it like you flip-flops.
You now officially had the best rookie season in NBA history from behind the arc. How have you been able to find success so quickly?
I'm lucky because I got to grow up seeing firsthand what it takes to be an NBA player. So when I came into the league, I already knew how much hard work, dedication, understanding, and appreciation of the game that was necessary to be successful. I also knew that if I was going to find a place in this league, I needed to be successful from long range. Watching Keegan Murray a couple years back gave me a sense of what was possible as a rookie. So I set that goal for myself and spent a lot of time working on my mechanics, analyzing film, and just shooting over and over and over again.